Hello, welcome to Tan and Talk. This is going to be a special episode where we're going to review Fury. New movie just came out yesterday. So, Nin, I'm sitting here with Nin.
What's up, everybody?
Let's get started. It was a really good movie. I tweeted that I was really surprised because originally I saw the trailer so many times and I was thinking it was going to be terrible. What were you thinking about?
The trailer made it look very generic.
It had bad style in the trailer, but
It also spoiled a lot.
Yeah, we're not reviewing the trailer though. So the movie, it's about the end of World War II, and the war is almost over, and it follows a group of people who are in a tank called Fury, and that's the title of the movie. The people in the movie, it has a pretty good cast. The main actor is Brad Pitt, who of course is very underrated. And you've got Shia LaBeouf, Logan Lerman, Michael Pena, and John somebody or other. I don't know how to pronounce his name. The guy from Walking Dead is all you need to know. I guess it's an okay cast. I didn't want to see it because Shia LaBeouf is in it. I don't like Shia LaBeouf. What about you, Nan?
I can't say I don't like him or like him.
Really? You're indifferent?
Well, what's to not like?
I just don't like his style. Like, he seems kind of annoying.
I guess you don't like his face.
Yeah, my main problem with his acting is his face. No, I just like Indiana Jones and Transformers is pretty much all I had seen him in before this.
Those movies are bad, so you can't really say he's bad.
And then also you hear about all the things he does on outside of movies, so I just didn't like him for some reason. But he was really good in this one, surprisingly. And he was one of my favorite characters. Like, he doesn't play himself in any way. Like, he plays the guy who shoots the gun on the tank, because there's all a team of guys and they all have to do different things. And I don't know.
And Logan Lerman, he's pretty much the main.
Yeah, Logan Lerman plays the young guy who's coming on. Like, he has to replace somebody who is killed, and
he's like, at the start of the movie, he's really against like killing because he thinks it was a mistake that he got put in the tank.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
But then his character changes at the end.
Yeah, and then Pitt was really good. I liked Pitt a lot in this one. What do you think?
He was my fave.
He was your fave? Yeah. My fave was Shia LaBeouf just because he was so surprisingly good. But then, of course, I liked Pitt the best, too. And then the other guys I didn't really like that much. I mean, Logan Lerman was okay. Michael Pena was just there. And I actually didn't like John Bernthal or whatever.
Like, the characters in the movie are all, like, really, like, stereotypes.
They follow the typecast, like
Shia LaBeouf plays a guy who, like, always has a good Bible quote, and he's like reading the Bible and stuff. Like, that's his main thing you know him for.
Yeah.
So it's a little generic. And then the Mexican guy, he's basically the Mexican guy.
Yeah, the Mexican guy. Yeah, he just follows different cliches. And then the other guy just is
like the bruiser, the dumb. Like, he's kind of dumb.
I don't like, the audience is supposed to not like him, and I didn't.
And then Pitt's kind of like the generic, like, grizzled veteran guy.
Yeah, he's like the grizzled veteran. I really liked him, though. And something about the movie is that all the characters, although they're cliched maybe, or generic, or they follow a trope, I still like them because the acting was good, though.
Yeah, like, even though it's generic, everything about the movie was done well, so it's hard to notice.
Yeah. You can almost easily forgive the movie for having generic characters because they're such good renditions of the cliches.
Well, by now, like, everything's almost cliche.
Yeah,
there's been so many movies, so, like, the best movies kind of just covered up with, like, really good, like, movie making skill.
Yeah, it's the movie making. Okay, actually, before we go on, let's just summarize a little bit what it's about. All it does is it follows the group of guys in the tank through they're just going city to city, clearing out the cities from Germans, because I think it takes place right when the war was about to end. And you just watch them clear out city to city. I think is almost, they wouldn't they refuse to surrender.
And it's not really about the storyline per se.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
has
about
nothing.
the characters.
It has nothing to do with the storyline.
Like, it's just it's a war movie, you know.
Yeah, you just
They're in
follow
this
the
tank.
guys. There's no like narrative per se.
Yeah.
You're just there to hear what they're saying and hear
It's
what or
interesting.
see what they're doing. And yeah, it is really interesting. The movie making quality is really good. It felt like a really high end movie at some points. You know what I mean? The starting scene was really cool.
Yeah, like right from the starting scene, like you can just tell
Mm-hmm.
it's really good.
Yeah, the starting scene is so cool. It's a big wide view of an open field, and on the hill you see a guy riding his horse slowly towards the screen. It reminded me of a scene in
Once Upon a Time in the West.
Once Upon a Time in the West, which had the main character like center in the screen, and the cinematography is really good. And then
Yeah, it was like all blue and hazy.
yeah,
And then it's a really long take too.
yep.
And then he eventually comes in, and then like,
And
Not gonna
then
say
they
what it is.
introduce Pitt and the other characters and whatnot. And so yeah, as they're going along, they're in the tank. It mostly consists of the guys talking, action scenes, and that's it pretty much, right? The guys just doing stuff and action scenes. The action is really good in this one. It's the most intense scenes, I'd say, because they see some Germans or whatever, and then they have to fight them in the tanks. The Pitt calls out the orders for the group of tanks, and then they all have to like run different machine guns and stuff and aim their guns and do different things.
and there's one like set piece where there's this huge open field that they have to cross, and at the end there's this forest with some Germans like waiting for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a huge tank battle.
Yeah, there's a cool tank battle in it, like where there's a German tank against their tank. Oh, it was such a good scene.
And like the sound effects are really good.
Yeah, the sound effects, like the bullets are whizzing by, and it was a little weird. Like you could kind of see the bullets in the air, like they kind of look like lasers to me.
Yeah. Well, I think there's actually like tracer bullets.
Yeah, they were like,
So that's real.
so I guess you can like see where they're going, but it kind of, I don't know. I wasn't sure if that was realistic or not, but I guess if there's tracer bullets. But it was kind of cool. Like it was just like a huge battle. You see the bullets whizzing by, and everybody's about to die. They're so close.
And I just realized like I've never seen like a huge like tank battle in a movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Usually, like when there's a tank, you're with the soldiers, and you're like, "Oh no, there's a tank over there," but
Yeah.
you never get to see the guys in the tank.
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool. It's like, I think this will go down as one of the better World War II movies. Like, it's definitely better than like a generic movie. Could be a go-to movie.
Maybe.
Like, I mean, it's nowhere near like the quality of Saving Private Ryan or anything like that, but it's a quality movie. And like, even though I didn't pay to see it, I wouldn't have been disappointed if I paid to go see this in the theater.
So you're thinking maybe some Oscar noms?
Oscar noms. I'm saying no. I don't. I predict it will not get any Oscar noms.
It is a World War II movie.
It might get some. It might get a nomination for Pitt, and that's it. If it's a
Pitt?
week
Nah, I don't think so.
for Pitt, yeah. I don't. None of the other guys will get one. Pitt may get nominated if it's a weak class this year, but otherwise, I don't. I predict it won't get any nominations for Oscars. It may get some for like best sound or best effects or something like that.
Yeah.
But who knows about that?
Anyway,
Oh, we should talk about one other scene that we thought me and them both agreed it was the best scene because it wasn't an action scene, and it was like a scene where it's a dinner scene. They sit down and they have dinner at these German people's house. And something about a dinner scene, it just is an intimate thing every human being has to do is eat. And they always sit down around a table, and that's always the best scene for some reason.
yeah, because the characters are just sitting there and they have to talk, so
Yeah.
you just get to delve into their characters a little
Yeah,
bit.
it was like Nin pointed out at the end. It was a weird twist. Like the Americans are breaking into the Germans' house. Usually, when you see it's a World War II movie, you're with the main characters who are afraid of the evil Germans breaking in. But this one, it's like, oh, the German people are scared because Brad Pitt and the other guy are breaking in the house, and it's like, even though you know they probably won't do anything too bad, you're like, oh no, what are they gonna do? What's gonna happen? Because
Yeah,
I
it's
was
really
like,
tense at the first
Yeah.
Like when you don't know what's gonna happen.
And it was such a good scene. Like it had good drama and there was good symbolism too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And like it emphasized the best part of the movie. Like there's nothing really happening in the story, but it's just the characters.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if you're looking for like a deep narrative or like a beginning, middle, and end story, I mean, there's an end, but you might just be disappointed if you're looking for a good story. But if you care about like interesting characters and good cinematography, and I think me and I disagreed on this point. I think it's kind of like a guy movie. Like you just go with your guy friends to see this one. Like
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
I would say like because this is almost like a man version of a rom-com, don't you think? Because it's about a group of guys. You hear all their conversations, and it has really good action. That seems like something that would be like a guy movie.
Well, there's a lot of girls in the theater.
Well, we saw it for free, though. I mean, so.
I don't know where you're going with that.
No, I think it's a good point because certain movies are catered to different. And I'm not talking about a film fan. A film fan will want to see this, no matter who, if you're a man or woman, or if your favorite genre is this or that. But your average person, I think it'll be like a guy movie.
But it has Pitt. The ladies love him.
Yeah,
And there's a bod scene.
Yeah, I guess if you're looking for a scene where Pitt takes his shirt off, you'll love that scene then.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wait now, whatever. Anyhow, I don't know. We disagree on that point, but yeah, it was it's generic but still good, I would say.
Ratings. I'd give it a 7.5.
And I gave it an 8 on IMDb because just I rounded up to 8. It's 7 to 8 range, but I just really think that this is going to be one of the best movies of the year. And like it won't transcend, like it won't be remembered for all time, or like I don't even know if it would be as good on a second viewing, but I really liked it, so I'm going to give it an 8.
Yeah, I don't think it would be as good on a second viewing.
Maybe.
You know all the what the characters are going to go through.
But I really want to see the action scenes again, and I want to see the dinner scene again.
Yeah.
So it might be as good on a second viewing. And maybe if you hate Shia LaBeouf, this may open your eyes. Like even if you hate him, you may have to say, okay, he was pretty good. I still hate him, but he was pretty good in that one.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But if you hate Shia LaBeouf, get a life.
Why?
Why would you just hate a random guy?
Oh, okay. He's pretty annoying. Like his personality, like.
How do you know? Have you met him?
Well, like you're just hearing about the things, but that has nothing to do with how good he is in the movie. So go see it. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I would recommend to see.
I'd say go see it. It's Saturday today. Head out, watch it. Go with a group of your friends. Well, actually, I guess this is a brutal war drama, kind of. Maybe not a group of friends, but if your friends are film fans, go out with your group of your friends and watch it. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, it's not like.
It is
sad.
There was a couple of sad scenes.
Like it's not just like an action movie.
Yeah, it's like a good.
You.
Oh, you know what it is? It's a good drama with actually quality action scenes in it.
Yeah.
I mean, the comparison is Saving Private Ryan, although it's nowhere near as good as that. That would be my comparison.
Yeah, it did remind me of Saving Private Ryan.
Even though
15 minutes.
You haven't even seen the whole thing, so.
They didn't need to know that.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so that's our review, and it's not a full episode this time. We're just gonna review that one movie, but hope you guys enjoyed listening to this episode, and stay tuned in the future for other reviews and stuff. See you later. Bye.
Bye.